What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Michael Porter Jr. is having a terrific 2025-26 season as he powered the Brooklyn Nets to a 127-115 win over his former team, the Denver Nuggets, at Barclays Center this past Sunday. Now, Porter's play as the first option on the Nets has surprised many, but not him, as he stated post-game that he believed he'd be the best player in the NBA when he was drafted.
When you were drafted, I mean, obviously now you're scoring 26 points per game, but was that your expectation when you first got drafted? You're going to be that high of a scorer in the league?
I mean, my expectation when I got drafted, I didn't really know much about the injuries or how they would have an effect on my body, but my expectation was to be the best player in the NBA. And injuries, had its way with me, but I think determination and resilience has allowed me to be able to still carve out a pretty valuable space in the NBA and play a lot of years. But I think that was my expectation because I knew what I was capable of, and I played against really good players my whole life. And so what I'm doing now, it's not a shock to me. I think that doing it in the way that I'm doing it post-injury, I think that's a little bit more what I'm proud of than just what I'm doing, because it's not a surprise, but I have been through a lot in my career, and it does take a lot of hard work to stay resilient and to stay available and to try to be just available for most games considering the injury history. So I feel good, and I'm grateful that I get to play the game I love after everything.
Now, it's easy to forget, but ESPN had once ranked Porter as the nation's #1 recruit in the class of 2017, as he was seen as someone who absolutely could be a superstar in the NBA. Porter had committed to Missouri after signing at Nathan Hill High School, where he averaged 36.2 points and 13.6 rebounds per game as a senior, and he was seen as a program savior. But disaster struck in their season opener as he was forced to exit after just a couple of minutes due to injury. And it was later announced that Porter had undergone lower back surgery and was out for months. He had a microdiscectomy of his L3, L4 spinal discs in November of 2017 and was expected to miss the rest of the season. Now, to his credit, he did manage to come back right at the end and play 2 tournament games. Porter then headed to the NBA, but the injury meant his stock had dropped, as he was seen as such a risk that he nearly fell out of the lottery. But the Nuggets finally decided to take a chance on him by selecting him with the 14th pick in the 2018 NBA draft. But Porter wouldn't play a single game for the Nuggets in the 2018-2019 season, because doctors discovered that a second back surgery would be required to address the issues that the first one did not. So Porter underwent another in July of 2018. Now fast forward to October 31st, 2019, and Porter finally made his NBA debut for the Nuggets against New Orleans Pelicans. And he had a pretty good first showing, recording 15 points on 5 for 8 shooting, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Porter went on to average 9 points per game as a rookie and managed to up that average to 19 in his sophomore season. The Nuggets then gave him a 5-year designated max extension in September of 2021, and all seemed to be going well. But unfortunately, it would be announced in November that Porter needed a 3rd back surgery and would miss the rest of the season. Talk about a nightmare. So it's no surprise then that Porter is so proud of how he's playing now after all these issues. The 27-year-old is averaging 26 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. Now, we all know Michael Porter as the 3rd option for so many years in Denver behind Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, and he is now showing what he's capable of. And the Nuggets' decision to trade him and a 1st-round pick to the Nets last offseason for Cam Johnson has worked out for all parties. He's looking like a star while the Nuggets have more depth. But that's all I have for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the comments, and I'll see you in the next upload.